everyone. Thank you so much for coming back to watch Mama Junior. I know it's been quite some time since I've given you a video, but that is for your benefit, believe it or not. I don't like to come to you with topics and videos if I'm not absolutely feeling it, if I absolutely don't have something that I really feel passionate enough to talk to you about. So I just kind of let you marinate on the other videos that are out there before I just put anything out for the sake of having submitted something. And so I've been kind of on my own journey of, shifting my mindset, shifting my energy, and just kind of becoming a better me. And I think that we all have our times where we're really focused on that more than other times. And so the last couple months have been like that for me, maybe few months to be honest with you. But nevertheless, I wanted to come to you today because not making videos for you does not mean I haven't been still working on Mama Junior stuff. I recently published my first book that I've told you guys about. You can still order it through any type of bookstore that you buy your books from, Amazon, Barnes and Noble website, all those good things. And I'm doing a lot of work to get that book available in the brick and mortar stores as well. But on that same line, I've been working on Mama Junior. And so internally as well as externally. And so I wanted to come to you today because I just had a little mindset, a little message that I wanted to give you about being a believer. And I don't mean for, God or spiritually, even though that's where my belief comes from. I'm not here to talk to you about religion or spirituality. I wanted to come to you today to talk to you about belief versus want. And for me, I know the difference. I know that there is a difference, but I hadn't been, I would say, living in my belief for certain things, if that makes sense. So there's some things that I've been wanting a lot to change in my life, and they haven't changed. Still right now, they haven't changed, but I wasn't believing that they could. And so that is where the difference is. That's where I'm happier today, because I wasn't believing that these things could actually change. I knew I wanted them to change. I felt like I deserved for them to change, but I really didn't believe it would or could change. I believe that I had maxed out in that area, and I was gonna, deal with that situation, maybe not forever, but at that time, I felt like nothing was gonna change. I had maxed out. And so kind of, sharing this thing with a couple people that are very close to me, I know they've been praying for me, and I know I've been praying for me, and I feel the energy shifting. I feel the energy shifting in a way that's making me shift from wanting things to be different, from believing that they are going to be different. And I don't know about you. I mean, I know just like most people, I love instant gratification. I want my right now. But there's something about believing and knowing that something is going to shift for you or going to be for you that just makes it better, in my opinion. It just makes it better in my heart and in my spirit. And I'm able to drop my shoulders. Like I told you on a different video, I'm able to really just drop my shoulders and sit in the belief that these things that I want to come to fruition are coming. It feels good because I'm not just sitting in that want or feeling that I deserve something that's not going to happen. I believe it's coming, and I like that I've been able to transition from wanting to believing. And so I wanted to give you that message today because I know I'm not alone in thinking the way that I think. I know I'm not some alien different person when it comes to my experiences and the way that I operate, the way that I live. I know I'm not different. And so I felt like maybe you could use this message because I want you to be purposeful in shifting your thought process from wanting some of those things that you want to believing that they're actually going to happen for you. And as a relationship coach, you might be like, okay, what does that have to do with my love life, my family, you know, what I'm dealing with my siblings, my parents, blah, blah, blah. And just that, you might have always wanted things to change in your relationships, but you didn't believe they were going to happen. And so there is hope in the faith and belief that those things will change for you in your relationships. And I always try to say relationships because I don't want people to think that I'm always talking about intimate relationships. I'm talking and speaking to you about your relationships with your parents, your siblings, your friends. And I think that those relationships are just as important as your intimate relationships. And so that's why, unless I specifically am talking to you about intimate relationships, when I just speak generally, that is what I'm talking about. So I want you to be mindful and intentional on shifting your thought process from wanting certain things within your relationships or just maybe in your general life to believing and having faith that they will change. It will feel different for you. There will be a good vibe, a good energy, a good feeling, a smile that you can't shake when you believe that things are going to change for you in whatever way that you're wanting at some point for them to change. I want you to be intentional. One of the other things that I will help you shift with is look up the law of attraction. Just search Google for the law of attraction. And I'll let you gain your own interpretation of the law of attraction once you do your searching. One thing that might come up is the book called The Secret. And if you watch a few videos, you'll see several celebrities talking about the law of attraction and the book, The Secret. There's a documentary, I believe, on Netflix for it. And there's also the book. I have the book. I've seen parts of the documentary on Netflix, but I don't think I've watched it in totality. If so, I really don't remember. It might have been too long ago that I watched it. But look up law of attraction and then try to implement some of those ideas that are shared with that. It's difficult to do that as well because we sometimes instinctually start negatively. They're not gonna let me do that. I ain't gonna be able to go over that way. I ain't going nowhere. You know, like we always start negatively. And so the law of attraction just retrains your mind to making, it's not some hypnotic thing, but it just reminds you to start positively, okay? So it teaches you, not trains you, it teaches you how to think positively because a lot of times we think, I'm gonna be late, oh my God, I'm gonna be late. Well, instead of thinking that way, just say, I'm gonna be on time, I'm gonna be on time, I'm gonna be on time. One of the things that I do is I say the word careful when I'm driving. I didn't get into a lot. I've not been into a lot of car accidents or anything like that, but I always thought somebody's gonna hit me because of the streets that I drive on here in North Carolina. Some of the roads are really curvy and they're like 3 lanes, really tight spaces. And so I'm always like, don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me. But just trying to train my mind to be positive, I only say the word careful now instead of don't hit me. I just say careful. I'm just thinking positively. And that's generally what the law of attraction is. Thinking positively and training yourself to do so, because we really do think very negatively first most times with the things that we're dealing with. And your relationships are no different. You know, we think negatively about our relationships and that doesn't serve us well. So I'm encouraging you to try to shift your thought process today to being more positive and to shifting from wanting certain things to believing that they will come to pass. I really want to know what you think about this. I used to ask you to click like and share before you've watched my videos, but I'm trying to transition to asking you to at least watch them. And if you don't want to subscribe or like, I still always ask you to share, because whether a message resonated with you or not, it's going to resonate with someone else, and it may resonate with someone who does not watch Mama Junior yet. So I do ask that you please share the video. Just click the link, hit the share button. If you don't want to subscribe or like, I always just ask you to please hit the share button. I thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you've bought the book, I'm Not Ready by Mama Junior, let me know what you think of that as well. If you didn't write a review, I would love that, but you don't have to. But I would like to know what you think about the book so far if you are one of my readers. Leave it in the comments. Thank you so much again for watching. Bye.